3 years. It's been 3 years since COVID hit. I thought it would be over by Christmas. Yeah, but it's not. In fact, I think COVID was just the beginning. And I'm sat in the garden, enjoying a blue sky free of chemtrails. And I have to say, there's more dead flies on the card than I've noticed in the last few years. So maybe the idea that the chemtrails that have been showing up are now good is true. I don't know. Do we know what's true? I look in the mirror every morning. I force myself. It's not something I enjoy doing. But I look myself in the eye, or the eyes, and I ask myself, am I true? Am I doing everything that I can to take care of my children, to take care of myself? I do my best. To help people that watch my channel, to be kind to people. Like today, I drove my kids to the park and there were these 5 Spanish teenagers walking down the lane, and they had another couple of miles to go, and they were putting a thumb up, and they couldn't believe the old man with the white beard and the old Jaguar stopped. And there was like, I was like, hola! They were great. They were so happy to be in the back of that old Jag. And it's nice, isn't it? If you share a bit of kindness with somebody, any age. That's all we have to do, really, is hold the space. You know, I was making videos 2 years ago saying, hold the line, hold the light. And it keeps going on. And it's knocking futs. That's what it is. And it's a lonely path, you know, this path of truth is an isolating, lonely, strange path. But I remain an apocalyptimist. I just know it's going to be amazing. But in order for it to be amazing, we do have to keep holding the light, holding the line. I really need a shave. It's funny, with this video, I was going to start it with, fuck Joe Biden. Fuck LGBTQ. And I'm not homophobic. Some guy emailed me the other day and said, yes, I'm glad your YouTube channel got taken down. I'm gay and I'm sick of all your homophobic stuff. And I was like, what? I'm not homophobic. I literally don't care. I'm not racist. I'm not homophobic. I don't care what you are, who you are. If you're a good soul, you're good by me. As long as you're not a paedophile or a Satanist or a thief or a liar, you're okay by me. Mainly. Broadly speaking. If you've done a bit of lying in the past, but you realised it and you've apologised for it, then I believe in forgiveness as well. Not for SRA, no. Not for paedophilia, absolutely not. I think there's a lot of people shaking in their boots. Even the ones that don't wear boots are shaking in their boots. They are terrified. They know what's coming. Well, the ones at the top have known what's coming for a long time. A lot of them have already been taken out. I know this. Where'd you get your information from? I was talking to a friend the other day. How do you know that? I've been doing this for 30 years. I know stuff, you know. It's extremely difficult if you are awake, listening to people that are not. But I still have compassion for them. I have compassion for everybody. Everybody's going, this is a very, very personal journey for everybody. It's, It's beautiful. Well, it is at the moment. I'm sat amongst some plants with the sun shining in a heat wave in Ireland, which is terrific. In fact, I was speaking to Lewis Holmes last night. He said it's cold in California. And he said, maybe the weather's gone back to what it's supposed to be, or maybe they're controlling the weather. And I said, well, maybe the poles have shifted. And we're both laughing about it because nobody really knows anything. You know, I was watching the videos about Tartaria earlier, and it's just like, nobody knows. You know, I asked Thomas Sheridan about Tartaria in a live panel. He's a great Irish intellect. I've got a lot of respect for him, but he just went, no, that's 100% a CIA psyop. I went, okay, I'm not going any further with that question. It wasn't really relevant to the evening, to be honest, but it's so interesting that great minds think so many different things. You know, somebody just put in my Telegram chat, the Earth is round or flat depending upon what we think it is, because we are the creators. We are the super powerful creators, and I think there's a lot to that. A huge amount to it, because we are the creators, and we're sort of waking up to this. And I'm also contemplating the fallouts between people. It's so amusing, you know, and all the truthers that have been stopped, including me, in the last few months. Charlie Ward, Al Pasoni's had a tough time. I'm trying to think of some others. They're not coming to mind right now, but you know, things. There's a definite sense of things. Okay, we are assets on a chessboard. I mean, the vision that I had 3 years ago was this huge multi-dimensional chessboard with billions of pieces, and we were all pieces on that board, and we have been moved around as is required for the ultimate victory, which is that God wins, which incidentally is the title of an amazing book of poetry, which is not out for sale yet. I must be the only person to produce a book and then not have it up for sale. And the reason it's not up for sale is because I printed a couple of 100 copies for the Manchester and Ireland events and basically sold out, and I sent some out to some friends. And I'm having a reprint done, but you know, the reprint's costing 10,000 quid. And I don't know if I'm going to sell them. And I think I will, actually. I think I will. I just wanted to preserve the integrity of the book. You know, I didn't want to put it on Amazon. I didn't want it to be print on demand. I know it's going to be expensive to post. It's a very heavy book, but it is. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful book. And I thought that was more important to me than just getting it out there and making money. It's not about that. I only produced the book because people asked me to produce it. I'm really glad. If you asked me to produce a book of poetry over the last 3 years, I thank you, because I'm very proud of that book, and I'm very grateful to Nicole for designing it, Abby and Ian for helping me do the spelling, for people that contributed art and photographs, and the guys that made the videos, Kieran and Luke, and all the other people involved in that. You know, it's a real team effort. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about my book, although my film's coming out soon. Kieran says it's nearly ready. That should be fun as well. And as for the Manchester event, we did record it. We got given the tapes. We were going to edit it, but then the sound quality is not there. So we're having a to and fro at the moment trying to fix the sound quality. So if anybody's waiting to see the recording of the Manchester event, then hopefully it'll be with us soon. But so yeah, I was going to start by saying fuck Joe Biden, fuck Boris Johnson, fuck every one of these fucking cunts that have put this upon us. But to be honest, the anger's not there. I don't feel angry anymore. I'm not going to forget what they did, but I'm not going to feel angry, because the anger just comes back on yourself anyway. And I'm in a state of peace at the moment. And I like it. I like being in a state of peace. My life isn't moving on. You know, I'd love to fall in love, build a house by the sea, get a dog, you know, but I can't move forward until this is done. And I know a lot of you are feeling the same about your own lives. And it's frustrating, it's annoying, but by the same token, I'm also reminded of the fact that I was suicidal 5 years ago and I thought I'd lost everything, and I haven't lost everything. I've gained so much. So I think it's really about, and I'm sat here thinking about the things that I've gained. I've gained incredible friends. I've learned so much about people, about myself, about the way the universe really works, about God. You know, that's incredible. And it's like, I think back to military training, and I think I used to be pretty fit. I went to the, I did a parachute jump with the paras when I was 19, I think. And I was very pleased to be at Aldershot, and all the paras that were there training had this massive assault course, and we did the assault course, and I beat them all. I beat all the paras. I was very proud of that. And then I shit myself and fell out of a plane. I literally fell out of the plane. My legs were going like this. I forgot all the training. 3 days of training, I forgot all of it. And then the parachute opened. So in that split second of falling out of the plane, I was totally out of control. Everything went out of my head. Didn't know what was going on. I panicked. And then the parachute came. And then there's this wonderful silence as you drift down towards the earth. And then you have to remember how to land. Otherwise you're going to break a leg. Or worse. So, and you enjoy the ride, and you never forget it. You know, you never forget the fear, the terror, the abject terror, and then the beauty of the landing and remembering how to do something that's important to save your own life. And that's kind of a nice metaphor of where we're at, and a nice metaphor to end this chat on. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're finding happiness somewhere within yourself, and gratitude for friends, family, your life, all your experiences, everything you came here to do. You're doing it magnificently. It's messy. We're the human race. Everything's always fucking messy. You make mistakes. I make mistakes. I've made shocking mistakes. But, you know, I never did anything with malice in my life. Bit over exuberant sometimes. Too much booze sometimes. Oh, something just landed. Oh. I think that was a maggot. Oh, no, it was a caterpillar. Oh, how interesting. Because that's where we're at, the caterpillar. Entombed inside the cocoon. The hero's journey, final act. When all seems certain doom. That's quite a good poem. Look it up. I'd say go to YouTube and look it up, but it's not there anymore. Go to the markattwoodshow.com. All of my videos there, all my poems, if you want to watch them. If you don't, that's fine. I don't care. I literally don't care. I don't care about the YouTube channel going down. None of it matters. None of it matters. It's all a simulation of some kind. By the way, I'm going to be talking to Archaics next week. Hopefully. Jason. And if you haven't heard of him, go and look up Archaics. Archaix. Very interesting. So, just a little chat from the garden today. I really, really hope you're doing well. And you're not alone. You're never alone. Take care.